Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today the sort of topic of conversation, I guess, is weathering. So basically, some people may have seen in my recent sort of video, my HST here, that first of all, I'd got coaches, if you see down here, I'd got coaches B, C, and if I come along here, I've got D there, and I really wanted to get A, but of course A is the TGS coach with this special sort of purple door there for staff only, and basically because of that it means it's incredibly rare to sort of get nowadays because Hornby don't sell them. So I've been looking online for months now to try and see if there was one available sort of at a decent price, because some of them are being ridiculously priced, and I saw this for sale by Linesideandlocos, who are sort of weathering company on it. They mainly operate sort of on eBay, and obviously it was weathered as well at the same time. And basically last week in my recent video about my HST, when I finally got it on the layout, I was sort of mentioning that I sort of thought that the whole purple sort of, especially the roof, it just sort of was a bit of a purple sort of overload, and in reality the roofs are sort of, I don't know if they're painted black, I have a feeling they might be, or it's just there's so much sort of soot and stuff from like the diesel engines. I just guess just like the dirt of running makes the roofs really dark, and they just seemed a tad sort of plasticky almost, and you could tell they're a bit fake. So I was thinking that I would try and see what a weathered coach would look like, in order to see if it would be worth getting the whole HST and the coaches for my Night Riviera sleeper, because they're obviously the same Mark IIIs but just in a different sort of window layout. Yeah, I was going to see basically what it looked like and see if it would be worth doing that to the whole HST and those coaches over there. So yeah, I basically was able to fortunately win this coach on eBay on an auction on Linesideandlocos. As I mentioned before, I've got the box down here. They do really good sort of stuff. I'd highly recommend them. And just for those who want to see the product code, there we go, it's R4654, and it's a sort of Mark III TGS standard coach, but obviously with the lettering A down here and the staff only door up this end. So this coach will sort of fit in here, and yeah, so sort of if we come around, start from this end, I guess, you can see it's obviously weathered. You've got the little buffer marks there. You've got some dirt sort of around, though you always see sort of dirt and dust and everything all between those sort of sections of the sort of walkway, gangway bits between the two coaches normally. Underneath they've painted on these the little yellow marks down there on the axles, which you can see does not come as standard on the Hornby sort of normal coaches, which is another nice sort of touch, because it's not just sort of weathering they almost do like detailing as well, just to make things look a lot more realistic. We've got obviously just sort of a light sort of weathering along the bottom here. The same obviously at this end with the two little yellow marks on the axles. The same sort of dark, sort of just general sort of wear and tear, dust. You've got the buffer marks there. But the main thing that I'm a fan of is this roof. Now, I'm not sure how well this is turning up on camera, just because the room up here that I'm in is quite light, so I have a feeling it's sort of shining through and making it appear lighter than it is. But hopefully you've seen the photos that I put at the beginning of this video. It'll sort of give you a better sort of view of what it actually looks like, because the light up here, as you can sort of see and maybe tell, it sort of bleaches out, sort of, especially it comes up on film, it sort of bleaches out sort of the colours. So yeah, overall I think it's really sort of really good. I've always been a fan of Linesideandlocos. They're a pretty, I guess, small sort of personal little company, mainly operating on eBay, but I've been following them on eBay for a long time. I know Graham Folkestone over at Lakeside has used them for his what was it? It was his new measurement, Flying Banana. He had all his sort of HST power cars and Mark III sort of network rail cars all sort of weathered by them, and I'm really impressed by the look of this as well. And I have a feeling that now I'm gonna have to send the rest of this away, and those other 2 coaches. I'm not 100% sure about the diesel yet, just because I really do like how that's sort of finished at the moment. But yeah, I'm definitely thinking of sending the whole thing away, because the finishing on it is really sort of well done. They sort of put a lot of time into it, you can see, and on their the auctions that they sort of have online, well, it's not just auctions, there are buy it now options as well, but the images they put up on those sort of listings are the actual images of the actual things that you're going to be getting. It's not sort of like some other companies have done sort of, I guess, examples of what they're going to be selling you, I guess, but it's not the actual finished product that you're going to get. You're going to sort of end up with something like that, but you don't know exactly what it's going to look like. Whereas here, this coach, the photos on the listing were of this exact coach basically, so you know exactly what you're going to get, and they take very good photos of them, and you can see all the detail, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. I would highly recommend them, and I'm definitely going to be contacting them and seeing sort of how soon I can get these power cars and these Mark IIIs and those ones over there all weathered. So yeah, it was just a quick video going over that, just to follow on from my recent HST video, and yeah, I'll get it I'll now put it in between there and see what it looks like. Okay, so here we've got it now attached to the HST, and yeah, as I said before, I'm very pleased with it. I'm not sure the sort of darkness, I guess, of the roof is really coming up, how it sort of looks actually in reality on camera, just because of the light. But yeah, very pleased with it. Would highly recommend Linesideandlocos. You should definitely sort of check them out. They mainly operate on eBay, as I said, and that's their username down there. And yeah, I'll have a little bit of a running session just with this going around, nothing too long, and take some good photos. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. Once again, would highly recommend. I'm sure other places do similar sort of quality work, but I'm very impressed with the work that they've done, and I'm really glad to sort of finally have this sort of coach in my HST set, because I've been really wanting to get all the letters sort of sequentially. I know it's not a big sort of deal, but I just like adding and making sure all those little details are correct. So yeah, thank you again, sorry, for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Any sort of questions, feel free to message me, and yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already, because there's plenty more coming. But yeah, thanks again.